There's no point me saying you should do this and you should that, because you're not going to listen. This is what I do. It might take me 400 videos to get motion, no views. Most businesses don't have that. Now, other people can use the platform to make money. These are the things that I've built. I've showed you Lydia. So these are my social proof coins. But the thing is, that doesn't matter today. People want to see motion. They want to see what's your Instagram, how many subscribers you got, yada, yada, yada. Okay? And it's funny that that's how it works on the front end. I had a brand reach out to me a few days ago. Probably watched a video that had 2 views and they wanted to talk about a brand deal. Now, why did they want to speak about a brand deal? Because I clearly popped up in their algorithm as they were searching for business. Now, the fact that I'm doing a video every single day is already putting me in the 1% of creators on the internet, specifically YouTube, because most people don't have the discipline to do a video every single day. So that's where I'm going to win there. Now, I know those wins are going to compound, but they're going to start to compound once I got 150, 200 videos, 300 videos, because this is the trajectory I'm on. And I've made peace with that. I've made peace with the fact that it might take me 400 videos to get motion. And I've seen creators that I track on another software of mine called alfina.ai. You can go check that out for yourself, and I'll put a clip in this video. But here I track all of the top YouTubers. So I understand the funnels, I understand what products they're doing, I understand their journey, because I have actually studied it. That's why I've built these tools. And those tools have helped me become better as a creator and entrepreneur, because I've got tools at my behest that will make me better. And over time, more motion, more money, more revenue, all of that, profits, all of that good stuff, more influence, more impact. It will happen, but it takes time. So every time I show up and I make a video, I'm like, I'll look up my ideas. But I don't go to a Google sheet. No, I just go to 200 views and I see, all right, out of the, let's have a look here, and I'll probably do a quick screenshot of this. So manage titles, I have 169 ideas. I have on, let's see how many here we got. Yeah, 169 ideas in this list of YouTube titles. Okay, so if I'm struggling for ideas, I just go to that. No type form, no Google sheet, nothing like that. Okay, but with all that being said, sometimes it might be difficult for you to continue on with your YouTube journey as a business owner, because you're expecting like immediate results. Maybe you may be expecting people to just click the link in the description and the Stripe notifications are going crazy. And unfortunately, it doesn't happen like that. There has to be a time investment with YouTube for your business to actually yield some results. So you first have to make peace with that. Once you've made peace with the fact that this is going to take some time, but if we just continue on, keep making videos, as Mr. B says, improve something each time, make 100 videos, then you could talk to me about views. Until then, don't talk to me about views. That's what he says. That's all you've got to do. You've just got to keep improving and doing the work, because however you want to look at it, nobody is going to know you or flow you if you don't have videos. So you're increasing your chance every single day. That's how I look at it. I just think of this as a game now, right? Everything is a game. My morning routine, that's a game. Or morning habits. I don't like routine, but it's a discipline that I'm doing. I do the same thing in the morning, in the day, in the evening. Okay? And I just keep doing this. YouTube, it's a new day, new video. That's how my brain is wired now. I'm going to, I think, hit 83 videos with this one. And seeing my trust score go up, seeing that I've got thousands of minutes on this subject of business and YouTube enterprise and software for creators, it's already shaping me to be the guy in this space. Okay? Because I'm doing the work and I've got the software to prove that, right? This is not like some cheap off-the-shelf vibe coded software. This is not that. This is powerful tools, because I'm taking a long-term bet with the creator economy. I believe that this industry is going to be the biggest, probably second to like finance, right? Because finance is money, right? Everybody loves money. Everybody likes money. Everybody wants to make money. Everybody needs money. Okay. But second to that, the creative industry will now create more revenue, more finance for more entities and people around the world. That's my big bet. The whole thing of video as an asset class is a topic that you don't really hear about too much. I've written a white paper on this. So if you subscribe to me on firstparty.app/Brilan, I will, maybe I'll put that as my lead magnet just to show you, right? This is something I wrote in 2024 as I was doing like the research for Alfina, and I got the green light to go ahead and work on it. I wrote a 40 something, 50 something page. Maybe I'll put that on the clip as well. Yeah, it's about 50 pages, something like that. PDF, very thought out research document to just articulate my ideas before I even developed anything. So when I go through Alfina now and I'm like, there's more tweaks that needs to be done, but first party is taking up most of my dev and creativity at the moment. There's more work to be done regardless of that. But I see this as the long-term bet. And if you are a business, as I've said, that just is getting frustrated because it's not happening quick enough, I'm just giving you this message, which is kind of different than just business guy, right? I'm giving you this message because you've got to keep going. You've got to keep creating the videos. If you stop creating the videos, you are decreasing your chances of your company, your brand, your business of getting discovered. YouTube is one of the best discovery platforms, if not the best discovery platform. So it would only make sense to just go long on it. Keep putting the work into it. It's definitely going to pay more dividends than TikTok. I know that for sure. And that's speaking as someone who's done tens of millions of views on that platform. Okay. I've seen it all. I've seen the pitfalls, the customer service, monetization, cart delete certain things. They add things, they remove your content, they do all kind of stuff, right, that you could imagine. That's why people was, not keen on that platform. But YouTube specifically, that's a whole different beast. If you crack that one and you get it right for business, your life, your clients, your colleagues, your family can change dramatically. That silver plaque, that gold plaque, that diamond plaque, that is available to everyone. But you've got to figure out how to crack this thing we call YouTube. But you're not going to crack that by not doing videos. One video a week. Okay, if it's cinematic and you've done, all kind of edits and trickery, fair enough, right? You might get some entertainment type views. But in the business space, it's very hard to really get authority across when you're not known. It's like you might know things and you might have experience, but the numbers don't align with, what you're saying. And that is the drop off. Hence why I say volume then. Because if it's like a situation where people are not going to take what you're saying for face value, then you have to beat them with volume and just say, well, look, I've got 500 videos on this topic. Show me people in this space who's got as many videos on this subject as me. I'll wait. Show me people in this space who has software like First Party. I'll wait. Show me in this space people who have their own financial Bloomberg equivalent terminal for the creator economy. I'll wait. Show me people who have got their own revenue intelligence CRM and system for pipeline tracking. I'll wait. You know what I mean? It's like I could just keep going and going and going because these are the things that I've built. These are the things that I've built. So this is the social proof. Okay? I even built social proof into First Party because I've studied the guys like the great Home Mosey who has said, lead with social proof first. If you don't have the figures, then lead with the work and do something that is so outrageously great that people cannot deny it after that. Or go get, 1,000 testimonials and do it for free. Just whatever it looks like, you've got to get it. That's the point I'm making. Just like the guy who DM'd me in LinkedIn, I'm not going to do any business with him. Not because I don't like him, not because he doesn't have good work. It's just, bro, I don't know who you are. You're messaging me and then saying I help people do this, this, and that, but I don't know who you are. The people I'm mentioning, the people who live rent-free in your brain as a creative entrepreneur, the Home Moses, the Omar Alcatoris, the Myron Goldens, the School of Hard Knocks, the Sam Ovens. The list goes on and on and on. Brett Malinowski, Brett Scales, Pierre Cowrie, BSM Fredo. The list goes on and on. Iman Gadsby. There's just too many people, but they have done something worth noting and worth remembering.